Yeah, I'm not leaving anybody on those terms. That was sucky, man. Or did I have my lips going like this? Yeah, that sucks. I didn't mean to do that to anybody. I apologize. I really do apologize there. I have, like I say, very little idea how to play this. Very little. So I have got to learn. I'll probably learn on some of these. What in the hell? Oh, safe player. Oh, I have Man United comes with it, and Chelsea. How about that? 2015. 2015 teams come with it. How about that? I thought maybe I got repeat teams or something. 2015 E. Yeah. I don't know what I mean, I'm telling you. I think I'm gonna take both of my computers. Oh, did they? Yeah, I know they're trying to trade somebody though.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So I guess when Savvy's.
I think I'm gonna take both of my computers into what the hell's the place? The Geek Squad or whatever. Let them make sure it's good and clean. I'm worried that maybe I've got a little something going on in my computer, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see who else I've got here. So I've got 2015 Manchester United. Pogba. I think it was Pogba that won it out. It was somebody else. Maybe it was Pogba. Yeah. All right. Man United, LA 77. What the hell with LA? Was that, were they the Galaxy then or were they something else? New York, Cosmos maybe? Was it the Cosmos? 1977. Pele. How about that? Pele is in it. He's in this.
It's at the bottom because of the number, the Torian number.
So how about that? Past his prime, I think. Still good, but past his prime. There's other players on the team better than him. I wonder what would it have been? Los Angeles. Somebody look that up. I guess it was 1977 in.
No,
and then it says LA or Los Angeles.
It's just
I wonder. I guess it is NASL. Somebody look and see what that means. Los Angeles Express, maybe? No, that don't sound right. Los Angeles. I don't have my phone right next to me while I'd look. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
The old NASL is probably right though. I bet that's right. Man United.
21-5-5-6.
Chelsea. Aztecs, maybe. You may be right. I don't know. Let's see how many papers do they give me? Oh, I got 2 or 3. So I got to go make a bunch of copies of these. Generally, I go get 100 made at a time. All my local post offices charge me 15 or 25 cents a copy. I go 40 miles away and they charge me 10 cents. That's my Google says. It probably is Los Angeles Aztecs. And then New York, I think was the Cosmos. I think they were the Cosmos back in the day. I think that's who, yeah. Look and see if it is New York Cosmos. Design notes. Let's see if it may even tell the name of the teams right here. So, attack sequence. I need that. If I was guessing, I would say Cosmos. That's who I think. One big plus. Let me give a big plus to play.com
Well, this one's closed, JJ.
and Keith is you can fold these so easily and just take them apart. They're just generally very easy. Cards are not very big, which is okay, but they're very easy. Most of the time, they're always very easy to take
How many
apart.
years or how many remedies?
I've yet to hear from anybody that went to play.com con or whatever they called it over at Denver over the weekend. I know Steve Tower. After further review, he has a wrestling show on Monday nights, and I'm sure Al Wilson did. Al's been tight with him over the years too. Yeah, Al, I don't see him do very many videos anymore. I don't know, but I see Steve all the time doing them. So my first chance, I probably should go get these 4 laminated. I think I'll do that. I'll just take them over there. So can you laminate these for me? They'll charge me a buck and a half, something like that each. May not even be that much since I'm providing the paper. New York Cosmos, that's what I thought. New York Cosmos. They look so old the way they are. I mean, look at the word.
This is 7/26, this one's in progress.
And then the 2015 teams: Juan Mata, Wayne Rooney, Ashley Young, all them for Man United. That was a good team they had there. Gary Cahill, John Terry, Eden Hazard, Didier Drogba. They had a good team too. Chelsea did. I guess they just give you 2 of the teams. We had 4 channels in 1977. Yeah, no ESPN. No, ESPN didn't come out to 79. I think 79. I think it was 79 was their first year. And believe it or not, I think we had it as soon as it came out. That's when ESPN was actually sports before it got so into other shit. ESPN's went through so much of a kickback and a lashback over the last 20 years, 15 years anyway, that they're not even the same channel. Can you remember? I mean, gosh, can you remember when you actually wanted to watch baseball on it every Monday night? You only got it in New York and LA. So if so, I'll quit listing teams. Yeah. I only got those 2 teams. Only 4 teams came with it. Yeah. It was just those 4 teams and 2 American teams and 2 right there. And then I ordered the set of Then I ordered the set of the English Premier League. I ordered the Premier League. Yeah. So that's the ones I really want to play. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. These right here, I'll probably play these 2 American teams here, LA and New York, as a warm-up, maybe a warm-up game. See if maybe I can find out what I'm doing, whether I'm doing it right or wrong or indifferent. Try to learn about it. Like I say, that's extra players for the ones that just came with the game. Instant results table, which is awesome. Instant results. I showed that already. So that should be good. Man City they won a league by 1 point. Arsenal with 4 weeks to go lost a game, tied a game. And that's what, no, they lost a game. That's right. Arsenal only lost. I mean, Liverpool rather. They only lost one game, but they tied 7. Yeah, and that's what did them in. Man City, from East Tennessee, straight up football country. Then went to. Wow, really, really. You're not a University of Tennessee fan, are you? You're a Tennessee fan? That is one team I could not stand was the Volunteers. I just could not stand them. And I never liked Peyton Manning. Never liked Peyton Manning. But I don't know why. I just never liked the Tennessee Volunteers. Never did. Got a lot of family down that way, but no, never liked them. There's a lot of Tennessee Volunteer fans, but I am not one of them. I like SEC, but not Tennessee. Yeah.
Well, we'll fix it.
And not Florida. I don't like Florida either. Yeah, I've always liked Alabama, and I always liked Arkansas, both. My cousin went to Missouri, and then transferred from Missouri to Arizona State, and oh really? My cousin played at Missouri for one season, and then he transferred out and went to Arizona State, and
So that takes us all the way to.
and then later come out to be a pretty decent baseball player. Yeah, been an all-star a few times. Let's see. So, I think I got everything here.
So then the next up is the group that has the service pack ending 2/20.
University of Phoenix.
So these would be all the ones
Is it
that-
University of Phoenix where you can go anywhere in the country? So I love me some kickball. You like who you like. Oh yeah, you're a Vols fan. I thought you were a Vols fan. I was thinking when we had that History Maker baseball going on, you were a Vols fan. Yeah. I gotta get Mr. History Maker teams. I have got to decide. 2014 looks like the teams I gotta get. But this looks all right. Looks okay in my book. I just gotta now it shows you right here 90 minutes and then extra time and stuff like that. I'm gonna make a bunch of copies. But yeah, we'll see. I got 3 of them, right? Yeah. So I could use one of them, but I'm not going to use over one of them.
No.
And then I'll make sure. Let's see, what's today? Monday, Wednesday's when I'll get a bunch more copies. I can count on that one in there getting me 100 of them. Give her a $10 bill and go get 100 copies made. I got every Wednesday I go get something. Let me show you. I'll actually show you. You won't believe it till you see it. It's funny though. Last Wednesday, I went with her to bingo, right? I'm trying to reach behind my computer here. Yeah, I went with her to bingo. I had no intention to play it. And these are my score sheets for boxing. I actually like the Title Belt 2 scoring sheets. So I went and got 100 made. So I have to put them in one of these things. So every time I play one of the Title Belt scoring sheets. Played West Texas State. I think it was West Texas State. Ain't that what it's called? Yeah. West Texas State. That's where
And see,
That's where Funk went to, West Texas State. I think it was the name of it.
Then I can't get to it anyway.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I know Ryan Leaf has finally looked like he's straightened his life up a little bit. But I think it's West Texas State. Double check yet. I don't think it's West Texas A&M. I think it's West Texas State. Say that 3 times fast. Let me find. It may have been West Texas State A&M. I don't know, but I'll find out right to now. Yeah, we are back. Where did Terry Funk attend college?
Oh, so he says I can edit. Okay, so here's the
Simon Fraser, not Terry Fox. Where did Terry Funk attend college?
I don't know. I clicked on
It is West Texas A&M University. Oh, really? They changed the name to that, huh? Oh, okay. West Texas State University, now West Texas A&M University. All right. Now, where is that? Where is that at? West Texas is probably where the hell? I don't know. I'll find out. Canyon, Texas. 13 miles south of Amarillo. Yeah. All right. Population by 250,000, so it's a small town. Yeah. It's 1910. West Texas State University. Now West Texas A&M University. Is that where Dusty Roads went? I don't know. Driven past. I never have been down that area. I lived in Houston, but I never went down that area.
So that's why it's in.
Well, you did Dusty Roads attend.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he went there too.
So what I was going to
Wow.
say is that to add stuff to the on deck column, I'm just going to start pulling from this.
He always made out he was from Texas, but he was from Orlando, Florida. How about that? Orlando.
Yeah, this is just ordered by the number, but I'll check the dates on them just to make sure, because we don't, the dates aren't showing for some reason here. I have to look at that to fix that.
Yeah.
But I'll make sure.
He did all right what he did, though. He was a good wrestler. He was, well, I'm not even going to consider him a good wrestler. He was a good worker. He was not the best wrestler in the world, but he was a good worker, and he's good at the mic. And he called the game pretty well, looks like. Called a match real well. Called a game. He called a match pretty well. So I've been deep diving old school. Oh, yeah. How old are you, Bubba? I went, my first wrestling match, my dad, first time he took me 74, I think. I was little. I was about 7 or 8. And Ric Flair was wrestling. He was a good guy. Ric Flair was a good guy. He wrestled Johnny Valentine, I think. It was pretty good match. Johnny Weaver. Anybody remember Weaver? Johnny Weaver. I used to see him. He put the Weaver lock on him. The same thing. All it was a sleeper lock. And let's see who else. Rick Steamboat. I always remember seeing him when I was a kid. And Ivan Koloff. I remember seeing him as a kid. I used to go to it was old armory matches I used to go to. And I mean, the damn place was smoke filled. The lights were right above the ring and the rest of the place was dark as hell. So you knew nobody was getting up out of their seats during the matches. But as soon as the match was over, if you want to go over and get a hot dog, you could walk. 80 feet away, get a hot dog, come right back, and you could get it between matches. But let's see, who all? Jay Youngblood, I remember him. I remember meeting him. Uh, Jake Roberts, met him a bunch of times. Oh man, Rip Hulk, Sweet Hansen. Oh yeah. Um, jeez, who else? Oh, what's that guy's name? How he's always call him Mr. Grumpy. He's coming all mad as hell. What the hell was his name? Ray Stevens, the crippler, Ray Stevens. And then Paul Jones. He was a little bitty guy, but man, he was fun to watch. Out of all the small guys I ever watched wrestle, I think he was the best one. I've heard a lot of people say Superstar Bill Dundee. Nah, Paul Jones. Paul Jones, in his day when he could wrestle, he was fun to watch. He was a fun guy to watch wrestle. Gene Anderson, we used to make fun of him. It was a shame. Gene Anderson, always heard he was a nice guy. I never really got a chance to talk to him. Ole was always an ass. Anywhere you saw him, he was. I mean, if you see any of his videos now, he's grumpy. He was always grumpy, pissed off at the world, never happy. It didn't matter if, I mean, you could see him outside the armory going to his car. He was mad. He didn't like nobody. He was just always a pissed off dude. It's a wonder he's still living because they say somebody stays that mad would die early in life, but that's I bet he's lived through it all. He never liked nobody. He played the part really well. Blackjack Mulligan, met him. Angelo Mosca, met him. Golly. Mm.
Where do you want me to scroll to?
Oh, who was that guy's name? The one that was real funny. What was his name? Oh, damn,
Yep.
not Erica Red, but the guy that used to come out there with old tights on, old big guy. What the hell was his name? Oh man, we all liked him. We all cheered for him. And then he had a what the hell was it? A cigar put in his eye. Erica Red did that to him. Well, that was like down it happened in North Carolina. We didn't see it, but we got all upset about it. We ain't gonna get to see Mighty Eagle. That was his name, the Mighty Eagle. We ain't gonna get to see him next time he comes to town. We was crying and shit. Oh man, the Mighty Eagle, they done killed the Mighty Eagle off. We used to love watching him wrestle. He would come around and hug all the kids. He was probably some weird dude where my dad would be like, "Yeah, you don't go too far now." We'd go over and give him a hug with a little bitty. I was the biggest of his kids too. I mean, I had a little brother. Oh shit, he probably was over 4 years old. He'd walk over there with me, run over there, but I was about 7, so 7, 6 or 7 anyway. And I was one of the bigger ones. Oh man, my dad would take us we would go every 3 weeks. We'd go every 3 weeks and he'd be like, "All right, did you do your homework?" And I was the only one that had to, so I had to be a good student. My my little brother hadn't started school yet, so he was like, "You got to do your homework. You got to do your homework." And I'd be like, "I don't want to do my
I
homework."
guess we must have closed this one and then we'll do the additional tier.
And all the pressure was on me. I had to do my homework. My little brother could sit over there and sit on a potty or whatever and do his business, and be like, "Yep, we got now. You can go. Now you can go to the wrestling matches because you've done everything you're supposed to." But that was the times, man. We used to have one hell of a time. We'd always know Ric Flair was coming. My daddy had a bar down the street from here, and we knew when he was going to go to the armory. He would stop by a lot of times and come out here and drink a beer. I think Dad has some pictures of him standing outside the bar with. If I find him, I'll bring him here and show him to you. But this was when Rick was all chubby then, and he would come in and sign anything, and he was always wearing some wild sunglasses. Oh man, we were. I mean, I'm talking about this was the '70s. I was kindergarten, and I was sitting up on my daddy's bar at down. But his bar wasn't a mile away hardly, and he closed it down early '70s. Right after I got out of kindergarten, he closed it, and they would come down there. Dad had curb service, so they could come out there to the curb, order food. If he wanted a beer, he would tell them, say, "Okay, you got to come inside and drink a beer." Or and then it had gas, also had gas pumps. So my dad would go out there, he would cook, my mom would cook, my grandma would cook, and if somebody wanted gas, when the thing went over and went ding ding, boy, you got to sit in the chair. You can't get up because I'm worried about you getting run over or whatever. So I'll never forget that. My mom used to take your food out to them and put it on the little trays right there on the windows, and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday, and I was little at the time. So, and
Yeah.
sit up on it. They either had me sitting up on the drink box or sitting up on the bar, sitting there, and I had my feet on the stool, looking out. I was little bitty. I was I was the smallest of the three kids there for years.
192. Both of them.
Yeah, yeah. Him. I never met him. No. Um,
Yeah.
I used to meet Crockett. Jim Crockett would come by. He would come down here. The old man, Jim Crockett. He would come down here and eat once in a while, and he would be like, "Y'all got to come over to see our wrestling." And my dad would be like, "Yeah." Uh, the little one, if he does right or something, we'll be over tonight. It'd be like, "We're coming." So a lot of times they would come by, and I'd just been got out of kindergarten. I'd get out of kindergarten, what, 12 midday or
So
whatever.
I'm gonna add this.
So I would get out like 12 o'clock. So I wanted to get home real fast because I knew the wrestlers was coming by the bar. So mom would come to bring me back to the bar. I didn't want to come home. Mm-mm. So I would sit down on a lot of Friday evenings and look for the cars to come by. And I knew Rick had a little Lincoln Continental. He had a big long Lincoln Continental, kind of gold colored. So I knew when he come by, that I would say, "Here come Rick, here come Rick," and he liked to be called Ricky. And
So hang on.
and
What I was doing.
you know,
We are in.
he would
where we
he would come by there, and every time he come in there, he'd go right to the beer box, grab him a beer, grab a drink, and he'd be looking at me, and he'd be like, "Yeah, did you do your lessons?" And I was scared of him because I would just shake my head. He'd pass me my drink. Yeah. So, and go back into the back. Ricky wants his burger. Ricky wants his burger.
I'm just trying to.
They used to come down so often. Rip Hawk would come down there, never fail. He'd be like, "When you gonna lower your gas prices?" 28 cents a gallon or some shit like that. "When you gonna lower your gas prices?" All the first words out of his mouth. "When you gonna lower your gas?" And he'd always get it. He'd always get it there. It didn't matter. um, the one that played the Warlord, he lived up in Roanoke, Virginia. The bald-headed guy. At first, he wasn't bald-headed. He was with Baby Doll, and then later on, he shaved his head. He was from up in the Roanoke area, Roanoke, Virginia area, and I never met him, but I heard a lot of things about him. That he was pretty wide open, wild and stuff. But Paul Jones, and the thing is, Paul Jones and Ric Flair, a couple of them were dirty guys. I mean, clean guys. They would come by and they would stop, but you knew when they stopped, those other guys weren't coming in that then, because it was taboo, man, for them to like, "Oh no, if they were bad guys, you couldn't travel with the good guys." That's the way it was. So we'd be looking out. I'd be saying, "You better watch out. Rip might come. Rip Hawk come. Rip Hawk come." And they knew all along that they were ahead of them or whatever the hell they were doing. They were, he didn't even pay it no mind. And I'd be looking for him, be standing at the door sometime, kind of hoping, I guess, that he would show up and then see what was going to happen.
What I'm
But
gonna do is then I will pull from
that was the times there. Go see them. Uh, oh, okay.
This list according to what's on that.
We'd like to go see the midgets wrestle. Oh man, they never did come by the store. The midgets, I never did see them come by there. They used to go down the road their ways and get gas. A few of them would, and
Okay, so then these guys.
so they used to do some stuff like climb walls and stuff. It was a guy not too far from here. He used to climb 7 feet. 7 feet up the wall. Now he'd land on his feet, but he would go up and he'd get a little bit of a start and go up. He was bow legged, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I'll do that for $5. I'll bet you $5." Yeah, wow.
So are you saying that this one is not for work for us?
Mongolian Stomper. I don't remember him that well. I was young, and I that's all I used to watch was the ones right here: Raleigh, Charlotte, Greensboro, Roanoke, and then the surrounding areas wherever they had a armory or whatever, they would tape stuff. Raleigh, Durham, uh, Chapel Hill, Richmond, Lynchburg, Danville. They all had places for them to wrestle, and they would show up there. Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, or whatever. And I was just lucky enough that they always wrestled. Looked like at the armory I went to on Friday nights. It was always Friday nights. So, and I'd get out of kindergarten at noon, and I knew I had to get my butt home. We're gonna have a parade or something. I don't care. I want to get home. I want to go to the wrestle matches. Dad would always take me. My mom, she wasn't too keen on it. She didn't like it too much. But my dad he liked it much as I did. Yeah, you should meet my dad. He actually came by today. He's 85. He doesn't get around very good now. He's ornery as hell. I hope I can be like that when I'm older, when I get his age, if I reach that old. But my wife loves him to death, but he is ornery as hell. He was. Well, really, that's too cool. I think I'm going to look this game over, guys. Like I say, I got one more on the way. I've got a golf game on the way. I'm hoping it's as good as good as I think it is. Oh, really? 7 come for free, or did you? Oh no, those 4 teams came with it for free. So the New York team and they came for free, and it was 4 teams. I'll show you. The New York Cosmos and would y'all say the LA team was Aztecs? Yeah, they came with the game, as well as the 2015 Manchester United and 2015 Chelsea teams. They all 4 come with the set, and I just ordered it all together, and they had it come together. Now it was in a separate little thing, a separate one of these, but it was all wrapped up really, really well. Oh no, you ain't derailing nothing. No, not at all. Not at all. No, it's all cool, man. I showed this off. I showed this already. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with this. So I got to figure out, if I can figure out how to do it, and then also I've got to keep one of these out to get the copies made. No, you're fine. I'll keep 2 out. I may actually play on one of them, and then One of them I like to rat hole in case I need it. But yeah, there it is. LA and New York.
And our guys test
So,
brakes, do they test brakes?
Pele. I got him. That'll be interesting.
You want me to put board label on
So,
it?
yeah, I want to get all these boards right here.
Yeah, it'll be in the.
What do you call it?
So
With
that
plastic
means,
around them.
you know,
I always forget the damn name of it.
If we get that closed quickly,
Shit.
sure.
Yeah. So the boards are not very big, you guys. If anybody decides to want to get them, they're just regular sizes of paper, but they're made out of,
This is something we can get closed quickly.
it's probably 100 pound,
Okay.
what do you call it? Gloss. Yeah. Yeah. Is that last year's or this year's Ross? 18-19, 2018, 2019. Yeah. So it was the current, the most current year you can get. Yeah. It's the most current year you can get. Yep. So, yeah, I'm gonna get that plastic around them, whatever the hell you call it. I got all my boards. I'll show you.
Oh, this is the one that you were just talking about. This is
I
the
like
one you were
it.
talking about. 253.
See?
Yeah.
I'll get it done like that. So I get that done. Laminate. Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah. I forget the damn words to it. But yeah, I'm gonna get all 4 of these laminated.
And
Yeah.
probably
I get everything. I get everything. I take it over to
maybe
my
when it went to documentation, it gets on the
I'm
line.
able to take it up, not Staples, but the other one, Office Depot. They'll do it for like $1, like $1 each.
Yeah.
They're really good to me. I'm over there all the time. I'm over once a week. So I'll get this. And then, like I say, my new golf game, I am really, really up on that, man. I've been watching it on YouTube. And I ordered it last night. And I can't wait to get that. It's going to be good. No slap in the face to Play.com's golf, but I think I like this better. It's called Player of the Game or something. It's Downey Games. If you guys have never seen it, check it out. It looks like it's a good game. I hope it is. I really hope it's as good as they say it. From what I see of it, I like it. They go by player traits to a point, and then you still play rounds out and stuff like that. You don't play shot to shot. I don't know. Oh, really? Man, I love to play golf. Yeah, and this right here, you won't, this is cut about 25 yards off my shot, off my drives, about 20 yards off my irons. So I have to hit, where I used to get hit a 9-iron, 150 yards. Now I have to hit about a 6-iron. So I don't have near the distance I used to have. 6, sometimes a 5-iron, maybe 150 yards. I can't hit them far, but I can hit them straight. My wife went with me the other day and she was like, "That's on the green?" Because every time I hit it, she would be like, "I can't see it." She was sitting in the golf cart. She was driving 9 holes, and no practice. I didn't even practice on the greens, right? And I shot 50. The first time I played, that was 9 holes. That was the first time I played in 19 months. So I've shot 80 before. But I was happy. I told her, I said, if I'm able to shoot anywhere around 50, I'm gonna be happy. And then I was hitting the ball pretty damn straight, just not as far. And the first couple of holes, I was hitting my iron short of the green. I was like, okay, if that's what I got to do, I'll wind up a little bit tighter. And I was kind of figuring about how far I could hit them after about the 4th hole. I was doing all right after that. I was getting, Plus, I was playing off the senior tees. That makes a difference. I'm 52 years old, so get to play off the senior tees where I used to play off the regular tees. So it makes a difference. So, guys, I am going to figure out this bad boy right here. I hope to come back with a practice game here soon. Maybe New York and LA. See if I can do that. This is trash. And when I receive that golf game, I definitely want to show you guys that. It has every tournament they play on the tour. It's got every course. So we'll see what it's all about. It should be interesting. I hope it is. Let me know down below who's your favorite team in the Euro League or not Euro League, but over in England. Do you like Manchester City? Oh, you like Liverpool? Okay, you must be a Boston Red Sox fan. Everybody's Boston Red. See, I'm a Boston Red Sox fan, but I'm not a Liverpool fan. I'm not. So here's my note I get from Keith. So I'll put that to the side. I always keep those to the side. Yeah, Arsenal, go Cubs. Okay, all right. Anybody a big Arsenal fan or big Bournemouth fan? Liverpool almost won. They came a point short. Huddersfield, Fulham, and Cardiff City. Is Cardiff City in here? I didn't remember seeing Cardiff City. They're supposed to be. They're supposed to be in here. Why isn't Cardiff City in here? Man United. Bayern Munich. Oh, okay. I don't see Cardiff City in here. I sure don't. It may be the Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Huddersfield. Here's Huddersfield. Why isn't Cardiff City in here? Leicester, Liverpool.
Then why do we have a Jira open for it?
Man United, Man City.
Run is correct. Hold on, what did we run?
Newcastle, Southampton. I think I'm missing a team here. Stoke City, Swansea. Stoke.
Yeah, back on April 5th.
Tottenham, Watford, West Brom, West Ham. Oh, okay. It says 2018. It says 2018, 2019. I think I got the wrong teams here. All right. Let's count these teams. West Brom, West Ham, that's 2. Tottenham and Watford, that's 4. Stoke, Swansea, 6. Do it.
Whose comment are you looking at?
Newcastle, Southampton, that's 8.
That's the 20.
Do I have 20 though? Man United, Man City, that's 10.
Hold on, let me look over the 10.
Leicester, Liverpool, that's 12. Everton, Huddersfield, 14. Chelsea, Crystal Palace, that's 16.
That is,
I don't have them all. Brighton and Burnley, that's 18. Maybe I do. Arsenal, Bournemouth, 20. I do. All right. Fulham's not in here. I don't know why Fulham's not in here. I'll figure it out. But I have to get my teams and figure out what I'm going to do. I got to keep this handy.
I don't know who put that in there.
And then I got to keep all these handy right here. So I don't want to mess these up too much before I get where I can play them and stuff. And it's pretty cool there. Fulham was relegated. Fulham may have been relegated the year before. They may have been, but it says not right there. It says they weren't. Had their record up there. I don't know. I will check into it. Yeah, I've got to check out their records because it's got all their records there. And had Fulham as one of the, one of the relegated teams. I don't know. I will check into it. If it's something not right, I do know Keith makes things good. Keith makes good on everything. So I'm not worried. I'm not at all worried about that. If something were to happen and I received wrong teams or something, that's one thing. I don't know. I don't know. Now, because I got some of the relegated teams right here. I got one or two of the relegated. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure out last year's teams that played, and I will go from there. I got to read this. I got to find out more about this, and I will see if I can find out the 19 teams that they have to play, and make sure it is the right teams. I hope so. You guys, until I see you again, my name is Rob. Johnny on the spot. He probably is right. Probably correct. It wouldn't surprise me at all. You guys, I hope you want to watch me play this game. I'm not counting on a lot of support in the community about wanting to watch this, but I hope you guys want to watch it. And if you do, I'll be playing Manchester City season. Okay, so when it comes around to playing your team, definitely watch it. And I hope you'd like to watch it, even if you want to root against City. Do that. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I had a lot of people root against Boston when I was doing the Red Sox thing, and I've got that playoffs to go on that yet. So, yeah, definitely. If you will, check this out and see if I'm subscribed with full notifications. I'll be great. Thank you, Bubba. So my upcoming things I'm going to do is this. I'm going to just do a replay of the Manchester City season, 38 games, home and away, whatever, their whole season. Hopefully the teams I've got are the teams they played. Let's hope so. Number 2, I'm going to finish out the Boston Red Sox playoff season. They're not playing who they actually played. I am going through the season, figuring out the records of all 29 other teams, National League and American League. And we're going to go with it like that. Then I'm going with percentages in the playoffs and be like, okay, I'll roll the dice, a 20-sided dice or 4 6-sided, whatever. Oh, okay. Great. So that's an NPNG plus. I'm working on that, and I'm going to try to finish the Red Sox out. I hope they can make it to the World Series, but if they don't, wherever they fizzle out is where I'll be done. Red, White, and Blue Racing. If you guys have not seen it, they have a thing called a Starcross 300. It's in the freebies section of play.com. And it's drivers that never won a race. Michael McDowell, Danica Patrick, Janet Guthrie, Wally Dallenbach Jr., um, David Pearson's son. I can't even think of his name. So many drivers on there. It's a whole list of them, 30 or 40. I'm going to do a 30 race season of those. We're going to make a winner of somebody. So I'm going to do a 30 race season, and I may even do a championship race, number 30. So I don't know if I'm going to do playoffs, how I'm going to do it. If I do it, I'm going to do it different. And half the teams are not going to make my playoffs. I don't want to do it that way. I may do it that after 20 races to do a winless drivers. It's like, yeah, it's a stack of them too. I've got to stack that thing. No TV drivers are going to be in it, so that'll skip a turn. It's only going to be 15 lap races. I'm just going to do 15 lap races, one pit stop. 30 races. After 20, it's going to be the cutoff. Whoever's the first 10 in the points, okay? Each week, I'm going to eliminate one. Whoever's the lowest finishing driver out of those 10 gets eliminated, to where the last race of the year, there'll be 2 drivers racing for the championship. How does that sound? So the 30th race, they're going to be racing 15 laps for the championship. Yeah, it should be interesting. So I think that's the way I'm going to do it. So at the 20 race mark, top 10 in my top 10 in points, you'll be in the playoffs.
I'm here.
I'm not going to be taking any points on. I'm not even going to be counting points. All I'm going to see is who's the bottom finisher. You're done. Okay, 9 races to go.
Here you go.
You 9. Bottom one, you're done. You're done. You're done. So you cannot finish last. And then the last race, you got to finish better than the other one. You don't have to win, but you cannot finish last. How's that? I'm trying to decide between payoff pit. Arnold, I'm gonna tell you right now. I've got History Maker.
Scripts that we already had care of the issue at St. Vincent. Is that
Bleacher Bombs? He is in with payoff pitch. My next baseball game is payoff pitch. Let me say it that way. Okay. I don't think you can go wrong, Arnold. Bubba says, oh, look at that. Payoff pitch is back ordered to August 1st. That may have made your decision for you right there. Buy it now, then after August 1st, get the other one. Payoff pitch is my next baseball game. I promise you that. Bubba likes History Maker because he's a good home run hitter on our team. I've got to get some more teams, though. I really do. I got to order me some more teams. But payoff pitch is my next one, Arnold. But I've got History Maker. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Derek, you don't have the boxing game yet. You don't have the boxing game? Let me show you something. Okay, let me show you something. I dropped this bad boy. I dropped this bad boy. You can see where it kind of just put a little indentation on it. Didn't hurt it at all, man. I've got a lot of cards. I've got some. I'll say this much. And when I say his, I'm talking about Anthony's. Card stock, second to none. Let me show you mine, okay? So, are you thinking about ordering them, or are you thinking about getting a PDF? So let me show you something. All right. Let me just show you something. I just want to show you guys something.
So I think we're at a good place now.
Bubba Husky did all right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'm not gonna show you which one is mine, the one I did. Okay. All right. Let me just show you one of them.
What does that have to do with Jen Carter?
Now let me show you the other one.
Oh, I thought you said Jen.
That's a heavyweight set that I got from him. Okay. The ones I got, that's on 110. That's what I got right here. It's on 110. They're not not nearly as tough as the ones I got from him. I mean, these things right here will stand up. He could fight in a war with these damn things. So, my opinion is, especially if you don't live too far to the east, and if you're gonna do it, order both sets. It's $39 is what I'm understanding to get both of them and the game and the dice. 39 and shipping. Shipping for me was $11 on the East Coast.
So let me take a look at that email.
That's how much mine cost. It won't cost nobody that much because I'm east of everybody. I'm east of everybody. So Derek Dodgers Royal fan. Where are you at now? Are you in LA or are you in Kansas City, KC? Where are you at? There's a post apocalyptic army or vehicle with a yeah. They're tough, man. West of everybody, hour north of LA. Derek, it's not going to cost you hardly anything to get yours mailed from. He's out of Phoenix. He's out of Phoenix, and like I say, I think it ran me 11 or 12 bucks or something.
Yes, we did finish that.
So I highly recommend for you, if you're going to get it, get the whole sets. Get 100 lightweights, and tell him you want his card too. Tell him you want his card. If he doesn't send it to you, I'll make a deal with you. I'll make a deal with you. Let me show you.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that discussion too. Thanks.
If he doesn't send you that, okay? There is a PDF with this one.
I keep messing up his names up. I want to call everybody a different name.
All right, hold on.
It is.
And
Yes, very hot. Very, very hot.
right here. Look at that one. That's Anthony's card.
Thank you all. Then I won't hold you up any further. We did go over some stuff, which is good.
And
Bernadette, you have a couple of
that one.
follow-ups, so that's great. And we did close one. So
I've got that PDF. So, you know, when you call him, contact him, whatever, tell him you want that set. He'll probably send them to you. He's probably got them cut. If not, if he's just going to send you a PDF, just go get that one page printed out and get it in some good, I say glossy cardstock. And those three come on a PDF together. Those three cards, you'll love it. You'll love it. Anthony is 3-0 on my set already, so you can't beat that. So I am going to actually be cleaning up this game now for a while, and yeah, man, I tell you what, who was that was asking about which one should I buy? Arnold. Wow, dude. If I had to do it all again myself, which one would I do? Let's see. I don't know. I tell you what, it's hard to go against what Anthony's got going on. And you see so many. I think you have to go with your gut, man. Watch some of the games getting played online. Watch some History Maker and watch some payoff pitch, and just make a decision from that. You trust yourself, man. I mean, geez, you guys, they're so different. They're so different. But That's what I would do. If I were you, I would pick out which one I want and just roll with it. But that's my next baseball game is payoff pitch, and it may be a few months from now, but I'm going to get it. Yeah, and Anthony, his footprint is all over that, and don't forget his wrestling game is coming out beginning of the year, so that should be interesting, man. It really should be. But now I have this coming to the table. Right? So that's going toward the table for me. So we'll see when exactly I'm able to get it out there and try to play it. Okay. We'll play a friendly. That'll be my first game. What's going to be your first game, Bubba? Soccer Blast or it's wrestling game. Oh, okay. Yeah. Bubba, do you have Legends of Wrestling? Do you have that one? That's Phil Singer games. Really. Go back and watch some of them better than me. Go back and watch Dave Little. Bubba needs to start streaming. Yeah, he needs to. Go back and watch some of Dave Little's wrestling. Oh, okay. Have you ever watched? Oh man, so you've seen the ones with the pictures and the photos, yeah, and you flip it over and oh yeah. Well, I've got one where I actually shaved my beard. Brought my what's up, Festus Gerber? Thank you for joining my channel. And I hope, Festus, I hope you caught my shout out to you. It's been about a week and a half ago that you joined my channel. I hope you caught that. Shout out to you. I have a shout out too. That's why I went down the pro wrestling rabbit hole. Yeah, okay, good deal, man. Good deal. I was just showing my newest game, which is Soccer Blast, and I'm going to be doing the Euro League or the English Premier League. I guess that's what you call it, the EPL, English Premier League with Manchester City. We'll see how it works. I got a lot of Liverpool fans in here. I got a Tottenham's fans in here. I know there's a couple of Chelsea fans in here. So that's great. That's what I want. I want a lot of different fans. If you've never watched soccer before, watch it. And figure that Rob's probably doing something wrong so you can count me out. Like, Rob, you really need to be doing it this way. Rob, you really need. Yeah, Festus and Bubba. Isn't that right? Festus Gerber and Bubba Husky don't sound like a tag team combination. Nothing does. Do you guys know each other? you guys know each other? Oh, Festus is not even a wrestling fan. Oh, okay. He's not even a wrestling fan, Bubba. So, Festus, tell us what you're interested in. Tell us what you like and dislike about our channel, about my channel. I do wrestling sometime. I do baseball. I do racing. I do golf once in a while. I'm hoping to get back into the golf a lot more in the upcoming weeks. Wow. Soccer, I'm going to start that. I'm not a pro at that. Baseball and the boxing is interesting. Okay. Do you have any of the games, Festus? Anytime golf is good. I got a new golf game on my way. I got a new golf game that's on its way to my house. So I hope to have it maybe Thursday, Friday. We'll see. Um, it's always good when you find a game you like to kind of delve into it and look into it, make sure it's something you really want. Um, and it's asking questions is never a bad thing either. I think it's always a good thing. Be like, yeah, if you had to do it again, and yeah, like he put us on the spot a little while ago. Have replay Strat, Atba, Pine Tar, then some others. Okay, all right. You should do it. You should do do some live feeds. Get your cam out. It'll get there sooner than soccer. I am back at work tonight. Bubba, have you a good one this evening, man. Festus, you should definitely do some live feeds. You should. Pine Tar Baseball may have seen it. If I did, it's probably with ID Jester. Um, he does every kind of baseball imaginable. I've been on King Castro's ass about doing a live feed. He says he doesn't think he's going to, but he's big Atma man. He is a big Atma man. Strat Atma and Pine Tar. Yeah, you should definitely do a live feed. You really should. Baseball demos and tabletop play. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dave demos is he got a lot of us together back. Yeah. Oh you do live feeds of that. Do you do some live feeds of Pine Tar? I definitely got to make sure I'm da, 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 da. I got to make sure oh you don't. Oh, okay. Anytime somebody says they do a live feed, man, I would definitely want to make sure I subscribe to your channel. I definitely want to. Yep. Because I like to watch. A lot of times I'll turn it on to it, and I'll be doing something at the time, and I'll be listening. And anybody that's a boxing fan, if you ever went and watched I Am Sporticus, I Am Sporticus has the softest voice, and it goes so smooth. And he's just there. He's like, okay, and we're gonna start this match now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sub to Festus too. If you guys ever listen to I Am Sporticus, he's just a soft spoken guy. And then, oh, we got a knockout. We may have a knockout. He gets into it, man. He cannot hold himself back. So he enjoys himself. He does Legends of Boxing and um, Glory Days Boxing both. He does both of them. I mean, he is excellent at it. And you know how I feel about Anthony Crooks and Bleacher Bombs. So, yeah, you guys do some do some uh, do some streaming of it. I don't. I go straight through YouTube, so you can see I don't have all of the music and uh, oh, okay, the replay basketball demo. It was okay, but not good enough to buy. I got you. Um, I'm not so much into graphics to where you got something well, and then all of a sudden something slides over and you see me. No, no, no. I'm just I'm what you get. Yeah, Al gets into it. Al gets into it. He's got a little bit higher pitched voice than I do anyway. Then he really gets into it. He gets into it. He's got a real high pitched voice, and then when he gets into it, I can't do it. But he really gets into it a lot, and he enjoys it. That's what makes the game, and that's why I've got the lightweights and the heavyweights, and I'm fighting different ones right now. Anytime you want to watch a fight, guys, you got to leave me something down in my comment section and be like, Rob, I wouldn't mind seeing this one against this one. Now, don't forget, I've got Anthony's card too. He's got 3 stars or 4 stars, 3 stars, I think. Yeah, that's right. Ron's good. Ron Jucket's awesome. I thought Pacquiao would pull out. I don't discount him. It was a split decision, and Anthony said 2 punches made the difference in the fight when he knocked the guy down in the first round. he knocked the other guy down in the first round. So, and then he got one big punch in the 12th or something, and he said that was the difference, and that's how he won it. But he said he thought probably he won it, but it was close. But yeah, you guys, uh, yeah, he's 40 years old, but he's tough. He's one tough son of a bitch. He is tough. Uh, and he's good. He's good on this lightweight set too. But I tell you what, anybody that's got the heavyweight set, if you've got Holmes, watch out. He can beat them all. He's already beaten. He's already beaten my Marciano twice. He's beaten Marciano twice. I've got him coming up against David Tua coming up, and the winner is going to take Tyson on. So we're going to see. David Tua's tough. Now a lot of people are telling me Tua doesn't have a chance against Holmes, but I think he does. He might can knock him out. He might can knock him out. That's the way he's going to have to win if he's going to win to knock his ass out. But he might can do it. He might be able to. But toe to toe, yeah. I don't even think Tyson can stick toe to toe with Holmes. Axel Schultz. Yeah, yeah. I still got that on tape somewhere around here. Axel Schultz. Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't have we don't have that one in the heavyweights. Axel. I don't think we have Axel Schultz. Yeah. He was a good fighter. He was a big son of a bitch. Yeah. I actually remember that one. Yeah. But what I'm waiting on, everybody knows it's middleweights. If you haven't heard, Anthony has got his high school football. He's coaching high school football. So the middleweights, middle of November and the end of November, be watching out for lightweights. It could get bumped up. It could be getting bumped back a little bit, but be watching out for that. High school football board game. Really? Oh. He had an epiphany yesterday. And we were talking for, I don't know, probably 30 minutes yesterday. Anthony is coming out with a college football game. He's seriously thinking about a college football game. Just call it Alabama, Ohio State. You can't use their names, but Virginia, Texas, but California, Los Angeles, or it should be California or Southern California, whatever. But if it's as good, if it's as good as his other games, can you only imagine how college football is going to be? Most college football games just don't stack up, and you don't see them out there very often. So he said Saturday he was thinking about something, and then all of a sudden it just lit in his head that he wanted to do this. And he got in touch with me yesterday, and he said, Rob, I had an epiphany. And he said, I just felt like this is right for me. And yeah, something like that. I don't know exactly how he's going to work it, but he's protecting himself on that. In fact, I think he can call it UCLA and USC. He just cannot say Trojans, Bruins, stuff like that. That's where he can get in trouble. Like Florida State, it's fine. Alabama, it's fine. Virginia Tech, that's fine. You just can't say Hokies, Cavaliers, Blue Devils. I don't think you can do that. I think that's where you Texas State Armadillos. But he was telling me he was really, he said the Pistons or whatever started rolling in his head, and just was like, all of a sudden it was like, it just hit him like, damn, that's what I'm going to do next. So that's how it hits you, I think, because when I started my drag racing game, Manu the Cylinder, when I started doing my drag racing game, it was just something that kind of just like I saw it in my mind, and I'm just not a good enough artist to draw it. So I'm just waiting for my artist, and I've drew it the best I could. But now I'm just waiting for my man to get in touch with me so I can say, look, this is I want this here, this here, this here. I want to get all my driver cards together, all my track cards together, and we'll see if drag racing is something that'll go. I hope so. I hope so. I don't want I want hot rods like I don't know 77 bumblebees. Oh, yes, she was. You're right. And everybody remembers her very well. She could play football like nobody else could, right? Yeah. I'm not a big yeah. I'm not a big movie watcher. I'll admit that. But I remember watching that movie. All right, guys, I'm going to be getting out of here. Soccer Blast will be coming at you soon. I don't know how soon. I got to do a couple of practice games. I got to make sure I got my stuff right. I got to make sure my head's screwed on right. 90 minutes is a long time to play a game. I hope not to hold you guys when I do it. So I'm going to try to learn it so I can get it going good. Go learn the game. I'm going to do it. Red, white, and blue racing. My losers. I'm going to do a 30 race season, 20 races, then 10 race playoffs. I'm going to do that. And then my Boston Red Sox playoffs. So these three things are the things I've got going on now. Soccer, red, white, and blue racing, NASCAR, and baseball. That's what I'm going with now. Anytime I throw a wrestling game in there, it's going to be because I'm pushing it in there or whatever. I'm hoping maybe I can learn this game where it won't take me so long. And I'm hoping maybe my baseball I can get that done pretty soon too. I hope you guys enjoy my channel. If you do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I got 105 subscribers now. I got a brand new 105. I know your name. I don't have it right here written down now. You will get a shout out the next time. I think your name is Jones. But I don't have. Hold on. Now I have got to call you out. I've got to do a shout out to you now. Hold on. It would do injustice. It'd do me an injustice and you an injustice too by not calling your name out. Hold on. Who has joined my channel? Hold on. D Jones 90 IUP. D Jones 90 IUP. Subscribe to my channel and big thumbs up to you. I appreciate it. You're 105, 106 is just a handshake away from you. That's all. So a handshake away from me too. You guys stick with me. I appreciate it. You don't know how much I do appreciate it. Going to learn this soccer game, see if I can do something. So you may not see me around this evening. Don't forget to go watch. If you are a wrestling fan, go watch Steve Tower tonight on his channel. And he'll have his wrestling, Face to the Mat wrestling. Never forget Dave Little. Dave Little with his Legends of Wrestling and his basketball. And ID Jester, who knows what the hell ID Jester's up to. ID Jester has 48 baseball games, and you never know where the hell he's coming from. So you guys keep an eye out for all of us. We might be blasting all at you at one time, but if we are, hang on to your hat and have some fun with us, okay? I hope you guys have as much fun with your games as I do with mine. If you have Soccer Blast, I hope you can maybe tell me and help me along the way. And if you're just getting it, maybe we can learn it together. Till I see you again, flipping the hat to you. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll probably be seeing you sometime tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Festus. Thanks a lot, Derek. Thanks a lot, Bubba. Thanks a lot, Bobby. And thanks a lot, Anthony. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks a lot, guys.